guys, it's Alicia with Young Forward Mom Crafts. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to try to get as many of these projects in as I can. I'm going to show you some cross-stitch stuff that I'm working on, or was working on. I'm just going to pick them back up again. I'm trying to get my lighting right, and it looks like it's all over the place, so bear with me. Yeah, but thank you for joining my channel. I appreciate it. I've got a lot of new people that have joined me over the past few months, and I think that was due to Christmas and July fairies, and then also word of mouth. So I appreciate everybody that's come to my channel. I cross-stitch, I crochet. I have 3 giveaways every month. Right now I've got a cross-stitch giveaway, a crochet giveaway, and an old crafts giveaway. That's usually what the third one is. It's either embroidery or crafts, rubber stamping, could be scrapbooking, could be anything. You just never know. Just check back with me. But I'll leave the links below for you guys to go check out those giveaways. They are open till the end of the month. And I will do the drawing around the 1st of every month. But only serious people who are interested in entering, please enter, because I've had this last go around, all 3 winners came forward within a week. But the time before that, and the time before, the month before, the past 2 months, I had a couple people that didn't even respond back to me. So the good news is, all of the stuff that they didn't get is going in this month's giveaway plus this month's giveaway. So it's extra stuff. There's a huge cross-stitch package and a huge crochet package. But anyway, so I was going to show you guys some of the stuff that I have completed in crochet, some of the stuff that I'm working on in crochet. I discovered a new stitch I'm excited about. I'm going to share with you, and also the cross-stitch portraits that I'm working on. And let's see, I think it's Noah's Sub is one of the ones that I'm working on, but I'm working on it on 11 count. Have you guys ever worked on 11 count? It is huge. I got a bolster of it, and I may end up cutting it up and giving some in giveaways, but it's good for, like, if you're going to do like a mural, or if you're going to do sayings. It's perfect for sayings. I'm working on some stuff to put in my Etsy shop for some cross-stitch patterns, and also some of my completed crochet items I'm going to put in my Etsy shop, like my stuffed animals. So if you're interested in checking out what I've got there, I will leave the link below for you guys as well to check out my Etsy shop. So let me show you what I have completed. I'm working on some hats, or I have to do some hats because we've got a lot of homeless people here. They shelter, well, they pop tent or whatever they do to try to get by our old Walmart. And there's several places it's like when the shelters, and it's starting to get cold. So I'm making some of these hats maybe to donate. But I'll show you this one first. I started out, it was originally an old pattern, and the way that they had it, and I think I explained this in one of my last videos, and I want to apologize for not coming last weekend. I usually post every Sunday. I apologize. I did not come last Sunday. I was just wore out. Couldn't get my bearings. I don't know what the deal was, but I'm going to, I think, post videos a little bit here and there, rather than accumulate everything all at once. I'm going to film during the week and maybe put up little videos, or I'm going to put it all together. But if I put it all together, it's going to be between 30 and 45 minutes, and I don't know if you guys are interested in keeping your attention on me that long. I mean, you can if you want to, but it's just, statistics show that the shorter the videos, the more views you get. And I'm trying to get my views up because they demonetized me over a year ago when they changed all the rules. I had enough subs. I was monetized, so I was making a little bit of extra crafting money. Right now I have no crafting money. So that being said, some of my giveaways are US only, but I do have some that are open worldwide. The cross-stitch books, because those are easier to ship. But the bulky stuff, like if I have like yarn or a bigger package, that is US only, and I apologize for that, but until I'm monetized, I can't afford, as a single parent, to do that. So let me tell you about my hats. So this one I started out, the pattern called for it to be 2 separate pieces. And I was like, there's got to be another way, because I'm always doing them in one piece. I don't want to do a hat in 2 pieces, because that's going to be a pain in the butt to piece together. It's like my amigurumis. I like doing the body parts, but I don't like putting the body parts together. Anyway, so, because if I can do it all in one piece, I'd rather do it all in one piece. So here's the hat, and I started out up to 60. And then that's where I stopped, and that's where they wanted me to go ahead and put it in that separate piece. So what I did instead was I did the front post, back post, all the way around stitch, and then down at the bottom, because this is such a stretchy stitch, my hand's on the inside, it's a stretchy stitch, I had to decrease when I did this round. And what I did there was the half double crochet. I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rounds of half double crochet, and I've got a ponytail on, but you can kind of see it's gonna be, it's like maybe a slouchy hat, but I think it turned out pretty cute. I like it. So there's that. It's very warm. It's very warm. Can't remember the name of the yarn that I used on this, but I think it was maybe a Loops and Thread or a Lime Brown Impeccable. I want to say Lime Brown Impeccable. I saved the bands to all the yarn that I work with. I saved them on my little pink table that I keep beside me that's got all my cross-stitch stuff, and then on the right side of me I keep a big barrel of yarn to work with for whatever yarn project I'm working on. But I save the bands when I finish them, or if I roll them up into a ball, and my cats like to grab them and they disappear with them, or they chew them up, or I can't find them. So I don't know which bands go with which projects. Sometimes I will take it and I'll stuff it on the inside so that I don't forget where it's at, but I didn't do that with these. Okay. So the second one that I worked on, I did the same thing with the front post, back post. No, I did front post, then double crochet, front post, double crochet, front post, double crochet, instead of front post, back post. So here's the inside, and it's just flat. It can be reversed, because the reverse side actually looks, it's so busy looking. But I mean, it's okay. I'll smell it. I like to smell it. So I started out with a magic circle, and if you guys don't know how to do a magic circle to where it locks in place, because some magic circles do not, the basic magic circle doesn't lock in place, you have to pull the crap out of it, and sometimes it distorts your work, so you don't want to use that. But there's one where you can do it a double magic circle, and a double magic, I've got a video where I showed you how to do the regular magic circle and the double magic circle, but the double magic circle locks it in place, and that's what it looks like. Let's see if I can get the angle of the camera. So I think I did, I want to say 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I did 8 double crochets on that one, and then I increased 2 more rounds, and then I started doing the, you can't see it on the camera, but oh, it just looks so busy, but you can see it in person. I don't know, you can't see it, but like here's a row, and then here's the double crochet, and then here's a row. It looks like a braid on the outside of it, but it's very bulky. And then I finished it off with just a double crochet all the way around. I'll show you what that looks like. But it's kind of busy. See how it's kind of busy? Oh, I'm cooking some pasta sauce. Okay, so there's that one, and that's a blue and white. This is very expensive. I went to the Hobby Lobby late. I got in late on the clearance sale, so I only got like 6, 7 skeins of yarn. It was $1.49 per skein, but regularly this yarn is $5.99 a skein. It took 1.5 skeins to make this hat. So you're talking about like $9 invested in this hat. $9 invested in this hat, which I will not get locally at all. I get about $5 to $8 for my hats, depending on the material that they're made with. But yeah, the skein, it's a bulky yarn, and I don't usually work with bulky yarns. But oh, you can see it from here. See, you can see the, oh look over here. You can see the braids. Yeah, that's a good shot right there of these braids. Okay, anyway, so there's that one. And then the third hat that I made, I used bulky scraps. But it still turned out really cute. I like it. So like this is like a heather gray, a dark heather gray, like a slate gray. And then this is like this is like a white with silver speckles. Can't really tell. And then this is a black with silver speckles. And then this is I think this is impeccable. Like that. But it turned out, I mean, it's well, you can see with the scraps part right here, where I added just a little bit of scraps. But I took all my bulky scraps and just pieced it together. So you could put this in the back, and then this will be your front, because the front's uniform. And this is how it looks. So I think it turned out pretty, I like how it turned out. For it to be a scrap hat, yeah, it turned out pretty cute. Alright, so there's that. So I will be right back, and I will show you some of the other stuff that I'm working on. Learn how to maneuver my camera. I haven't used my real camera. So the next thing I want to show you is a new stitch I discovered. I'd seen it before, but I've never worked it. It's called the millstone stitch. M-I-L-L-S-T-O-N-E. Millstone stitch. Now, on one of the crochet groups that I'm on Facebook, lady wanted to know what it was, or she had done it. It was called the brick stitch. But if you go, it's called the brick stitch sometimes, but if you go back to when it originated, it is called the millstone stitch. I found two, there are many tutorials, but I found two that I liked, that were easy to follow. And the first one that I went through, this is what the sample swatch looks like. It's really pretty, right? So this is multiples of 10. You can go up every two, like 10, 12, 14, you can go up like that. But, so this is multiples of 10, and this is multiples of 8. Now, the video that I saw was one for 10 and one for 8. I also saw one for 12, but I didn't like the way that one turned out. It's too stretched. But this is the difference. See, this one's tighter. This one's a little bit more stretched out. So the blanket that I'm working on, I used the 8 count. And the reason why you want 8 count is because your block right here, this block right here, is 7. And then your 8th stitch is the middle that separates it. So from that acquisition that I got from the lady that sold me all of her yarn out of her closet, I decided she had a lot of rainbow colors, so I'm making a rainbow blanket. And I started out, I'm trying to get it without dropping the ball, because I've got I've got this attached to it. I don't know if you guys see how bright that is, that bright purple. I'm going to see if I can bring the light up here, see if that'll make a difference for you guys. Maybe if I think it'll let me tilt it. Let me tilt the light. Oh, well, first let me loosen the light, sorry. And I probably won't be able to edit it. Okay, I'm going to tilt it up. Yeah, now it's more like Halloweenish. So I'm going to tilt the light up. Let's see if that'll make a difference. No, you guys can't see it. No. Well, that didn't help, did it? Let me put the light back. Okay. But anyway, so let me hold it up. There we go. See if I can do it this way. That's the ring light. I've got a big one in front of me and a little one over here. But anyway, I wanted to show you guys. Let's see if I can do it from this angle maybe. Nah, that doesn't help either. Maybe from underneath? Nope, that didn't help either. Oh well, let me go back to where I was. Anyway, you can see it's a bright purple. Very bright purple. Anyway, so I started out, I had a bright variegated rainbow color, so that's what I started out with. And then every row is a different color. And with this one, if you'll notice, okay, so there's, the top is the blue and the light purple, and then the bottom is the blue and the light purple. Let's see if we can, I can't see what I'm doing. There we go. How I'm doing it now is because I ran out of the variegated. I'm using the deep purple in its place. And I started, what if I fold it in half? That might, yeah, that'd be easier for me to explain. Okay, so I started, let's see, where did I start? I started right here, and I went up this way, okay? Then I decided to work on the other end, at the beginning end, and make blocks on that side, little bricks on that side. So then I added on to the green, and I added on with the deep purple. So I'm working both ends. Now, unless you want to weave in the ends, and I'm going to show you why in a minute, I recommend fringe for this blanket, and let me show you why. Because if you alternate colors in between your bricks, you're going to have a lot of this to where you have to cut and tie. I do not feel like taking the time to hiding every single one of those, and if you put a border on it, it's going to be really bulky and it may stick through. So I'm going to have a fringe on both sides. Now this is where I started on the other side, and there's a little bit of fringe on there. I've just now started working on that end. But anyway, so my needle just fell on the floor. So this is the mill stitch. I really like it. And this is what I am working on. This is going to be a rainbow blanket. I'm going to alternate colors. Eventually I'm going to run out of the light colors. I'm going to go to bold colors. That's going to be interesting and pretty. Actually, it was my ball of yarn that fell. Where did it go? Oh, well, thought it was my needle that fell. It was my ball of yarn. So I'm still working on that one. I don't have it disconnected. I've been working on that one today. But again, yeah, mill stitch. You can do 2 colors. You can do alternate other colors. You could do, if you do 2 colors, like see here, look at all that fringe. If you do 2 colors, you can stitch it along the way. Just carry it up to the next row. But then you would need to definitely put some kind of border on it, do a stitch around to hide the connecting ends, if you guys know what I'm talking about. But anyway, so that is a continuous project that I'm working on. I am still working on my couch cushions. I have a kitty cat between my legs. I will show you, I'll show you the progress that I have on that. I have worked on it quite a bit. I've been mostly working on this because I got excited about it. I need to start finishing projects before I start new ones, but I've got so many that I've got started right now. So I will show you that, and then I'm going to show you the cross-stitch stuff that I'm working on, so don't go away. I'll be right back. Alright guys, different day, but more information. Okay, so I am working on this. This is the collar for a baby dress. It is the baby coordinates, and I am using a 4.5 millimeter. It's a lavender. You can see that. It's really pretty. But it's got like a shimmer shine to it. I really like it. I am doing the baby dress. Let's see, do I have down whose pattern this is? I'm trying to remember. I did know at one time. I had to rewrite the instructions down. I'm trying to remember. I can't remember if it was Happy Berry. I get a lot of patterns from her and Bagaudet. Happy Berry has more intricate stuff, which I like. I'm trying to expand what I do. I wish I had discovered, I've been doing amigurumi for about, I want to say 4 or 5 years now. 5 years now. And I wish I had discovered it when my daughter was little, because then she would have been loaded with all kinds of toys and play foods and all kinds of things like that. I do a ton of those. I haven't done them in a while. I've been wanting to work on more bigger projects. I stacked up my supplies with just generic colors as far as yarn goes, 4-ply, so that I could make different amigurumis, and that I had the colors that I needed when it came across me as a whim. Okay, so you guys saw the spiral grannies that I was making, and the bigger you make them, the more distorted they become. As far as, I mean, it lays flat, but it has more sides, and if I'm not mistaken, this has 7 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 sides. Okay, so what I plan on doing is I went ahead and did a border with the turquoise color that I got from, it's actually more of a, yeah, it's like an aqua turquoise that it's Craft Smart. It's a Michaels brand, but it's called Not Enough. It has like 800 yards. It's huge. I showed you guys the yarn ball. But anyway, so, okay, so I put a border color on it, and now I'm going to work off the sides. And what I've decided to do, rather than try to block it off, I'm going to connect each one to a side, and then possibly make filler squares to go in between. I'll show you as I progress with it. There is no pattern for this. This part I have made completely up. I don't plan on making a pattern because I don't plan on ever doing it again, because it's a pain in my butt. Okay, so also I found a skein of that yarn that I was telling you about that I made that hat out of. It is called Yarn Bee Color Play. Cambrai Day, I think, is the colorway that I'm working with, or that I did that with. But it took, yeah, it's really $4.99. It took me 1.5 skeins to do a hat. More than likely, I'll probably give that hat because I know I won't make my money back out of it just from the yarn itself. Yeah, that's what color it is. But this is a bulky 5. Let me see. It called for a 9mm hook. Oof, little doggy hairs. Do you say? No, I'm sorry, it's a bulky 6, because it's pretty deep. But I like it. It's easy to work with. It's very soft. It's silky and it flows, but there's just not enough yardage to it. You have to buy a lot. Let's see, it has, yeah, just 60 yards. Or 55 meters. Okay, the last thing I'm going to show you is the cover for the couch. Update on that. This is where I am at. We're adding I added the black with the red here, and then here I did just the red, but see how bold that looks? But this is, you can see this, and then bam, yeah, it's coming along. I've got the it's huge. I mean, like, huge. It's like huge, and it goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. So yeah, so couch cover. I have to make 2 of these and then put it all together, but it's coming along really well. I put it aside and I haven't worked on it since the last time I talked to you guys. It's about 2 weeks. I haven't really done too much on it. It's taken a lot of yarn, but I got that never enough for it too. I purposely bought 6 skeins of that because I knew it was going to take up quite a bit. One thing I'm not liking about working with the black yarn is it's, hey, no. She thinks the back of the couch is her scratching post. One thing I'm finding is the black picks up my doggy hair. My cats don't shed like the dog does. Of course, now cats groom themselves. Doggies cannot. But I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can see it. I mean, the light's picking it up. It's not as bad as what's the light picking up because I've got a ring light in front of me, but yeah, it's picking up quite a bit of dog hair, which is kind of annoying. So, but anyway, so that's what I'm working on. I am in the process of doing a project with some throw pillows. I am making a Tennessee, a Georgia, and an Alabama, and I'm going to see how they turn out. And then I'm going to have them for sale, probably in my Etsy shop, and they will be made to order. I'll probably sell the ones I already have, and then I'll do them from that point on made to order. And it'll take about a week for me to get that out, but depending on the volume. But I figured they'd be great Christmas gifts. I did a Tennessee blanket a while back. I showed you guys. So the Tennessee blanket, I had about, I want to say like $85 in yarn invested in it, and you never get the value of that out. But it was somebody had purchased it. I just had her pay for the yarn. She was a friend of mine. So I told anybody, they were like, oh, I want one. I was like, it's got $150 easy, minimum. $150, that's it, because of the time that it took, because I did them pixels. You guys don't know the little tiny granny squares, but they're not like the granny squares that had the holes all in them. It's uniformed, and you make a bunch of pixels, and you follow a graft, and then you stitch all the pixels together to form the image. And that's what I did, and then I put a real pretty border on it with the orange and the white. But anyway, so that's what I've got for you guys. I've been filming all week, off and on. Obviously, I have on different outfits the last time I filmed. My plan was to go ahead and, let's see if I can turn this off, was to, oops, wrong one. There we go. So my plan was to film a little bit each day and then show you guys what I had going on as far as, what is this? I'm distracted, sorry. Huh, interesting. What I've been doing all along. So that was my idea, was to film a little bit here and there, and then upload everything, which is what I'm doing now, but it's what I wanted to do the last 2 weeks. I think when I get a whim and I get something done, I'm going to go ahead and just film it and just load it up. So it may not be just Sundays that I'm going to post videos, but I will be, I'm just, maybe just random off and on. But if you hit that notification bell, you will be notified every time I do. Well, you're supposed to be notified every time I load a video. I've noticed I don't get a lot of notifications like I used to. I had a separate email set up to get notifications for the craft channels that I'm subscribed to. So I just wait further on my feed, or I click on, at the very bottom on my phone or my tablet, I click on where it says subscriptions, and then I just look at my list and see who all has posted recently, and then I just go watch their channels. I'll binge watch. But anyway, so shout out to Crystal Walker. Thank you so much, Crystal. She got her package and she did a video showing what she won for the last month's giveaway, and gave me a shout out for my Young 40 Mom Raw channel and for my regular channel. So those of you who are new, I do have a personal channel that I film Monday through Friday. It's Young 40 Mom Raw. I talk about everything but crafts. I give little nutritional tips that maybe I've learned along the way. I plan on doing what I'm calling conversion cooking, where I'm going to be showing you how to do a meat version of a dish and show you the vegan version. Since I have switched over to whole food plant-based, my animals are going nuts. So that way I'll be doing the vegan version on camera, but I will be telling you, those of you who like to use meat, dairy, or eggs, how to do it with meat, dairy, or eggs. So I'm calling it conversion cooking. And then also on that channel, I'm up to 62 subscribers. When I hit 100, I'm going to start doing giveaways there. They won't be craft related either. Like right now, I've got a Bluetooth light bulb that I'm going to be giving away. And when I finally hit 100, I'll be giving away cookbooks and all kinds of stuff on that channel. So if you're interested, I'll leave the link below for you guys to go check out Young 40 Mom Raw. please do so. And if you like it, subscribe, hit the bell for the notifications if they ever get to you. But if you like giveaways also on this channel, of course, you guys know I've got 3 in the works. You can still enter. Those will be in the description box below as well. If you don't know how to get to my channel, you just click on the link and you can go. Each one has different rules, so you want to watch them all the way through. Some are US only, some are worldwide, some you have to have a certain keyword. But every month I do 3 giveaways. And one is yarny related, whether it be crochet or knit. One is cross-stitch related. Oh, that reminds me, I'm not gone yet. I still have to show you guys my big cross-stitch projects that I was going to show you that I've been working on. I want to pull back out. The second one is of course cross-stitch, and the third one's always an unusual craft. This week, the unusual craft is this book full of samples and ideas on how to decorate scarves and make different types of jewelry using watercolor colors. And then I'm also going to be giving a little extra something with this as well that I didn't tell what I was going to give in the giveaway. It'll be a surprise. But let's see if I got. Yeah, I've got some candle making books, and I've got some plastic canvas stuff. I've got some rubber stamping stuff. I've got paper craft stuff, jewelry craft, all kinds of stuff. Those are the going to give us. What I'm doing is I'm destashing. I have a lot of stuff, and I'm sharing it with you guys. Now, there are some things that I'm going to sell. I may start doing the for sale Fridays, so be looking for that because it'll be first come, first serve. Like I have a Norman Rockwell cross stitch that I want to sell, and then you would purchase it and then pay for shipping. But for like the books, I've got some here. For like the books, it'll be $2 shipping because I can usually ship a package just about anywhere for about $2 if it's something flat. But I'm trying to see, I've got, yeah, there's a Norman Rockwell that I want to sell, and here's some other kits that are going in the giveaways. But anyway, so yeah, so keep watch of that, and I'm going to, hopefully you guys have just seen what I've done as far as cross stitch goes. I haven't. I'll have to be right back. So let's see if I can do this. I tried to adjust the camera angle, and it's. Oh, anyway. Okay, so yeah, so you want to go check out the giveaways. I will be having the drawing on the 1st. I think the 1st is like on a Thursday. Normally I would do it the Sunday. At the end of the month, but since the 1st is on a Thursday and it's closer to the next Sunday, I don't want you guys to have to wait, so I will do the drawing on the 1st. It'll be uploaded that night. But yeah, all the links will be in the description box below. So, on to the 3 cross-stitch large projects that I'm working on. Okay, let's see if I can pull this out. First one I'll show you. I've got all kinds of clips, and because I haven't worked on it in so long, it has accumulated some fuzz. It's definitely accumulated some fuzz. Okay, so this is how I've got it set up. I've got a hair clip here, and I've got a little utility clip here. You can get the pack of these for like $6 at the Dollar Tree, which is nice. Let me take this off, because this is part of the pattern that I'm working on. I was working on this side over here, and I have the sheet for that over there. So I've gotten this done. This is the width that it's going to be. Let me pull it out. This side, yeah. This is the width that it's going to be. I am doing this on a 14 count light gray Aida. I have a bolt of it. Some of it's going to be given away, put in my giveaway. I've got some 22 count as well that I'm going to do. And I got those back when Michaels used to actually sell Hardanger and Aida cloth. Night, babe. Maddie's going to bed. But anyway, so this is going to be, I think this is the portrait I was doing of my daughter when she was a baby. So I can't show you what the picture looks like because I don't think I have it. Well, maybe I do. I was gonna say I don't think I have it in here, but no, this is a different pattern. Different pattern that I'm working on. Nope, that's the different one. Well, I thought I had all my information in here, but I guess I'm going to be having to hunt down where the pattern for that is. Because it's, unless I've got it stuffed in one of these, I don't think. Yeah. This is Noah's sub that I'm working on. I did a printout so that I wouldn't mark in the book. I can show you what that's going to look like. But anyway, I don't know where that is. This is so terrible. I haven't worked on it in so long. I have to get organized. So I think what I'm going to do is I want to work on these one at a time. And then as I progress, and I will show you guys what they're going to look like. Now, the next one I'm going to show you is Noah's sub. I originally got this, it was $14.95, I got it on sale. It was $13.46 at Hobby Lobby, and I think I got it 50% off. But it's by Stony Creek. I love everything Stony Creek does. It is so pretty. But this is Noah's sub. Let me turn this light on and see if that makes a difference. Yeah. Okay, so this is Noah's sub and what it's going to look like. You guys have probably seen this. There's a couple of cross-stitchers out there that are doing this one. I started this one, I'm embarrassed to say, 14 years ago when I was pregnant with my daughter. She is now 13. I feel so bad because I have not worked on it since then. I did it for a while, then I don't know, I just got, you know how you just get tired of doing stuff, you get bored with doing stuff. That's what happened there. But anyway, so I'm doing it, and I think another reason why is because I'm doing it on 11 count. And those of you who don't know, 11 count is really big. So this is going to be massive. But here I am. And I think the last thing I worked on was this window right here. Let's see, these are land animals. These are, hold on, let me see. Where's the camera? There we go. These are going to be land animals. That's going to be a walrus. These are some fish, shark, or just a really big funky fish, a turtle, some more fish, and then the sub part's up here. But it is so massive that I had to clip it. It's got, oh my gosh. And that is part of the sky. Yeah, little seagull birds right here. And then a kite right here. But I'm going to go up really close so you guys can see. And a lot of the sky is done with the tent stitch, which is fine with me. But you can see how big those holes are. See if it's going to adjust. It's huge. 11 count is huge. I don't know what I was thinking or why. I'm going to take this clip off. And this is the other part. Oh my word. I should have undid it, and I should have folded it up. This is some that I've already got done. There's the octopus and I think a whale and some. So I've got quite a bit more to do on this one. It's massive. I move it around quite a bit. So yeah, it's going to be this big. Let's see if I pull out. Can you see it? It's got a huge, huge wall hanging. Now, I was enjoying doing this when I was doing it. But here's the thing. can you imagine what the cost to frame this is going to be? It's going to be ridiculous. I mean, like, uber ridiculous. It's like really, really ridiculous. So I'm not looking forward to that part of it. But yeah, but now she's outgrowing, her bedroom is the aquatic theme, and now she's outgrowing that part of her life. So it's like, I'm probably going to end up keeping it and putting it in my room for myself. Or my bathroom, because my bathroom's kind of aquatic. So there's that. The other big project that I'm working on is a portrait of a friend of mine's daughters. Now this one I am doing on 14 count Black Ada. And those of you who have ever worked on Black Ada, it is very tedious. But I've come a pretty good ways. You can see the girls' faces. Let's see. You can see. Yeah, this is, you can see Abigail's face right here. Right here. You can see her face, you can see her eyes and her nose. And then this is her sister, but you can't see it yet. And I do need to work on this. This one is an easy piece to work on, believe it or not. The black is kind of difficult to work with. I have to put on readers, and I have to turn on my, I have what they call a mother-daughter lamp. And there's a lamp at the top, and then there's a lamp that hangs over, a little mini lamp that's on a bendable, what would you call that? What would you call that? Just a bendable rod. And I put a halogen light in there so that I could see better, so it shines down on my project as I'm working with it, which is really great. I highly recommend them. I think I got mine at Walmart. Less than $20. It was really reasonable, but it's perfect for crafting because you only turn it on the little tiny lamp when you need it. So, but anyway, so yeah, so I'm working on this. I have decided I am going to pick this one back up and work on it some more. You see my smaller projects that I'm working on, and I didn't want to show them to you again because I haven't really done much with them since I talked to you guys last about my cross-stitch projects. But this one, the girls, I created the pattern myself, and my Etsy shop is listed below. I do create personal patterns. And then this one of my daughter, again, another personal pattern. I've done quite a few in my Etsy shop. Actually, if you go look at it, you'll see where I have stitched up my dad, my niece, my mom. I haven't done any animals or scenes yet, but they're very time consuming, and I prefer to do them. I have a palette that I have created on my laptop in my program that I use, that is grays and whites, no harsh black, because I've tried to work with the black before when doing like a black and white type stitch, and it doesn't come out. The black is too harsh. It's just very predominant. So that's what this is. These are the part of the palette that I created for doing these. And then I did a fade in around the corner. As this progresses, you're going to be able to see it better, I think. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about doing this. I think it's going to turn out really pretty. So, oh, and something else I want to recommend to you guys. This is something that I got, the Dollar Tree had them, and I had never seen these sheets before, but you can get these magnifying sheets. Oh, my lights are, my lights are showing up there. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's funny. But it's I don't know if you could, yeah, see, see, it's a magnifying glass. You lay this on your work, or you clip it to your work, and then that way it pops it out. Which is what I'm going to be doing with this. So, but yeah, that's what I have as far as cross stitch goes, what I've been working on. Here is an example of the grays and whites color scheme. These are really great to have too, these ringlets. But this is the grays, the color schemes, and some of the grays that I use for that project. I've got to figure out where in the world I put that pattern for my daughter. I've got all the pages for spraying these girls, but I don't have that one. I've got it on a clipboard somewhere, I'm sure. I just not sure where. But anyway, so that's what I've got going on. I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you being here and subscribing to my channel, or just stopping by. Again, if you're interested in the other stuff, the Young 40 Mom Raw, the Etsy shop, all that, if you want to email me, my email address, everything will be in the description box below. I do belong to Thrive Market. If you go subscribe to Thrive Market, if you're interested, I'll leave that link below too. I don't get a percentage if you buy anything. I get a percentage if I get like $5 or something like that towards my membership if you guys join. Me being recently changed over to the whole food plant-based diet, which I have done phenomenal on. I'm off of a lot of my medications. It's really great. All my glucose, not my glucose, I'm still working on that because I'm diabetic. My sodium, my protein, my calcium, my B12s, all of my essentials are all in the normal range. My cholesterol. She said, well, let's look at your paperwork. She said, we'll do some blood work on you. And I was like, okay. And I told her what I was doing, and she supports me, which is awesome, because not all doctors will support this because they think you need to have meat in your diet, and you don't. You really don't. But anyway, she supports it, which is great. And then when she saw my numbers, she was like, keep doing what you're doing. You were doing a great job. Let's just keep monitoring your glucose so we can get that down so your A1C gets down. So she said, now for cholesterol, you need to have 100 or below. And so she said, well, let me look at your last paperwork. And of course, it's normal, like I said. And she looked, so she took me out the cholesterol pill. And she said, oh, it's 78. And this is from where you're eating. I said, yeah. She goes, well, keep doing what you're doing. I was like, it's awesome. Awesome. Because if you don't put the cholesterol in your body already produces a certain amount of cholesterol anyway. And the extra cholesterol is what causes your heart, causes you to get heart disease and strokes and heart attacks. And it's really bad. It clogs your arteries. It can cause blood clots that can rush to your heart or your head, and they can kill you. Sorry. So that's the kind of stuff that I talk about on my other channel. And because I had planned on this being strictly my crafting and any personal things that I'm going through or that I want to teach you guys are on the Young 40 Mom Raw channel. So if you're interested, like I said, go check it out and subscribe. And I would love to have you as part of my family there. So I will see you guys Thursday with the winners of the 3 giveaways. If you haven't entered yet, please go do so if you're interested. At least just go check it out. See what I have to offer this month. And every month, 3 giveaways, 3 separate videos. Just keep a watch out for it. Like I said, subscribe so that you can get the notification of if you win or if you want to enter the next giveaways. I do not chase down people if they win. If I do not hear from them, then their prize will be given extra to the next person, to the next giveaway. I'm going to add them to it. I did hear from all 3 winners last month. All 3 winners got their prizes. Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to thank you guys. Where did I put them? I got 2 cards. I've never had Happy Mail before, ever. No, I take that back. I did have 2 several years ago. Somebody had gifted me, it was, oh gosh, what was it? It was from the Pumpkin Stitchery. They had gifted me a kit and all the threads and the pattern. It was so awesome. And then somebody else from my channel had gifted Maddie, my daughter. She was working with perler beads at the time, and her granddaughter or daughter was getting over not doing it anymore, and so she knew that Maddie was doing it, so she shipped me all this great stuff for Maddie. But I haven't gotten any Happy Mail in years. So I was really excited that I got cards from 2 of the people that won the giveaways, and I don't have them here, but I will show those, and I will share those with you guys when I see you on Thursday, because I want to get this up before it gets too late. And then my daughter just went to bed, so I got to say goodnight. That was about it. But anyway, so I want to make sure you guys get a chance to, yeah, I want you to know about that, because I'm really excited, and thank you so much. Barb was one of them, and my memory is so bad. It's laying on my counter in my kitchen, and I had full intentions of showing you guys, but I'm excited about the pillows that I'm working on, so I'm going to show those probably later in the week as well. And like I said, I'm not going to restrict it to just Sundays anymore, because I don't want to get, like, I have so much on here, and because this is so long, I want to be able to give you guys more details about the stuff that I'm working on. My doggy is wanting me to love on him. You want to get in the shot? Come here. Okay. This is Ramsey. This is my Ramsey. Some say he's not really a dog because he's so little. Said he can't be considered a dog. He likes to get on my shoulder. There you go. Oh, okay, baby. He just lays on my shoulder. You see a lot of Ramsey in my Young 40 Mom Raw channel. But anyway, so yeah, so I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to start doing more. I think No Catchy Name's got the right idea. Ella, if you haven't checked her out, she's really fun to watch, and she's very bubbly. She's so full of life and happy all the time. Sort of like Krista at Secret Yarnery. There's several people out there that I'm subscribed to. But anyway, Krista Walker's another one. You guys need to go check out her channel. She's fairly new, and she has very few subscribers, so she could use your support. If I can remember, I'll try to leave her link below. If not, if you just type in a search for Crystal Crystal with a K, Krystal space WALKER. She was one of the ones, like I said, that won last month, but I went and subscribed to her channel, and she gave me a shout out, and I really appreciate it, Crystal. So, and she's also part of my Young 40 Mom Raw family, and that's what it is. It's family oriented. It's gonna be a family channel. It's gonna be awesome. He's gone. I don't know. It's like he's not even alive anymore. He doesn't weigh, but it's like 4.5 pounds. He's a little over a year old. He's 1.5 years old. You ready to back down? Hey, you want to say bye? Hello? You say bye? Come here. Yes, he's still alive. See, I'm still alive. He's still alive. Alright, you go on. There you go. Go get your bed. Go on. Alright, guys, I'm going to put all this stuff away and try to work on some more things, and I will be on later on this week on top of Thursday with the giveaway, so make sure, go subscribe, check out all the links I discussed in the description box below, and I will see you guys later in the week. Thank you for watching, subscribing, and sharing with me. Peace out.